All right, good morning, everybody. All right, today's Thursday, my favorite day of the week. And we're looking for some initial setups right now. I'm not seeing anything coming out of the gate. So let's take a look and see what we're going to be looking at this morning. I'm going to put some symbols up here, top right hand corner. So for the ES, that's going to be the mini S&P 500. We're going to be watching the mini Russell, which is RTY, YM for the mini Dow, and NQ for the mini NASDAQ. Then we have GC for gold, SI for silver, CO for crude, and then NG for natural gas, and BTC for Bitcoin. For the currencies, we're watching the Aussie US, Euro US, and the US Yen. For the currencies, we're going to be using our core strategy. That includes 5 different patterns. We'll be looking for a setup on one of those patterns, and those trades typically last no more than 4 to 5 minutes. And then with the indices and the commodities, we're going to be using what we call Einstein. It provides us with an entry point, a profit target, and or reversal. If we reverse before hitting target, it will provide us with a new profit target. And right now, I just don't see anything here. Pretty quiet. We'll be watching. It looks like we may be getting a buy coming up here on RTY. Okay, we're going to start off here with we have a buy on RTY. Okay, so our profit target on RTY is going to bring us up to 1704. 1704. And if we do hit profit target, you should hear this. Profit target hit. Okay, and then let's go ahead, and if we don't hit target and we need the reverse, we're going to reverse down here at 1689. That's where we will get out of our long position and reverse and go short if we don't hit target. If we hit target, we are flat until the next setup. Okay, also getting a buy on ES now. Getting a buy on ES, which is going to be the E-mini S&P. Target on the ES is going to bring us up to 37.34.75. 37.34.75. And if we don't hit target, we need the reverse. So we're going to reverse at 36.97 even. So once again, if you're joining us on YouTube and Facebook, thank you. Once again, this is only for informational purposes only and or demonstrational purposes only. We do not suggest you try to make these trades. Keep in mind there is a delay when it's being rebroadcast through YouTube and Facebook. And when we're trading indices, we never recommend that you trade all of them. I'm trying to call them all out, not suggesting that we make or take any or all these trades. There's more to this than just the initial setup. There are other factors that we look at. but typically we're going to hit profit target without any filtration around 72% and higher, which means that we hit profit target before we hit reversal. Okay, we have a possible buy coming up on natural gas. We're going to keep our eye on natural gas. Along the ES, also along RTY. So looking at our overnight trades, these trades we put on the night before, we use the same patterns that we use with all of our strategies. And for the overnight, we put the trade on the night before, and we just carry it to the following day. We are coming in short on the Euro US. That's all we had from last night, so we're short a Euro US. And we're going to be getting out of that trade in a few more hours here. So these patterns that I use are universal, meaning that I can use them on any time frame, and I can use them in any market. Right now, we're demonstrating how we use those in the indices, commodities, and also the Forex or your currency pairs. Okay, we're getting a pairing pattern short on the US yen at 132.61, 132.61, pairing pattern short. So with the short U.S. yen, remember we're going to exit this trade in about 4 minutes. We're still long on the ES and RTY, which is going to be your mini S&P and your mini Russell. That will be, we will hold those till either we hit target and or reverse. There is no time limit on those trades. Hey, thank you, Glenn. I'm glad you like it. How you doing this morning? John, you having a good morning so far? All right. All right, still long ES, still long RTY. Going to be exiting this 132.61 short on the yen here in about 15 seconds. All right, so we're out of the yen. That's going to be a loss on the US yen. Still long E-mini S&P, still long Russell. All right, now we are setting up, looks like, for a lower opening on the Dow this morning. We do have a long RTY going on, which is your mini Russell and E-mini S&P are still in a long position, buy position. All right, we're getting a double buy on the Euro US. Double buy on the Euro US. And that is going to be a 51.0451, 1.0451 buy. That is a double. That means we have two overlapping patterns setting up for a buy on the Euro US. That is a real strong little setup pattern. All right, so have a long Euro US, and we'll still have that buy on with the E-mini S&P and the mini Russell. All right, for those trading stocks, we also look at stocks. We will be offering stocks sometime in the near future, probably within the next month or two. But looking at our scan, it looks like, let's take a look. looks like the majority of our setup patterns are going to point to a down day. So I guess we would expect a down day today on the Dow. So basically, what we're doing now in stocks is we're looking at the patterns that we use in CB and Core, and we scan all the stocks. I think our scan included over 9,000 stocks last night. We have a total of nine that actually have patterns set up. And we have 2 long, and the rest are going to be down. So typically when we see that, when we see the majority of them pointing down for the day, it typically means we're going to have a down day in the Dow. So that will be coming soon, but we want to go ahead and we want to finish up all the scans, make sure that it's pretty solid. Get all our filters on there. We're going to go from there. So we like what we see on the stocks, so we're going to start using stocks. We'll be looking at some stocks. Going to be using some Einstein with stocks. Okay, still long ES, still long RTY. Going to be getting out of this Euro US here in about 30 seconds. Getting a short now on NQ, mini NASDAQ NQ, your mini NASDAQ getting a short. Target on that mini NASDAQ is going to bring us down to 112.95. That is going to be our profit target, 112.95. And reversal 114.07.5. So we're short the mini NASDAQ, and we are also, looks like we still have buys on the E-mini S&P and mini Russell. Out of the Euro US, that was a win. All right, Dow's going to open here in a little bit more than 3 minutes. Once again, we are anticipating a down day today in the Dow based on our scans. So we did go short on the mini NASDAQ, still holding long on the ES and RTY. Hey, Dow's opening up. Wow, down 540. That's a pretty strong lower opening on that Dow.
Reverse sell.
Okay, we're going to reverse sell on the, let's see here. Reversing short on the RTY, going short RTY, still long ES. Still short the mini NASDAQ. NASDAQ approaching target. Okay, let's get a target on this mini Russell, which is RTY. Target's gonna be, let's see here. It's going to be 1680, 1684, 1684. Is going to be the profit target on the mini Russell. And we will not reverse if it hits. Our stop will be at 1699. 1699. Dow's down 589, 589, 600 now, 602. Still short the mini Nasdaq. Still short the Russell. ES is still holding long. Probably going to get a reverse on that. Once again, when you're trading these indices, never trade more than one. They are very volatile, so you have to just stick with just one. My personal preference is in this order: RTY, ES. Now the mini Nasdaq, and then the mini Dow. All right, so what would just hit mini? So the mini Nasdaq just hit target. So it looks like we're reversing now on ES and going short, still short RTY. Okay, target on that ES is going to be 3684 and a half. $36.84 and a half. That is going to be our profit target. And if we need the reverse on the ES, we will just have a stop. We will not be reversing, and it would come in at 37.22. Make that 37.22.25. Okay, still short RTY, short ES. No trade on the currencies. Okay, target hit on RTY. Out of RTY short. Still short ES. Get now a short on the crude oil. Getting a short on the crude oil. Crude oil target's going to bring us down to 111.15. So profit target is going to be 111.15 on that crude. And if we need to reverse, 112.65. Still short ES, slowly approaching target. Short on crude, crude approaching target. Watching natural gas. Natural gas is fast, so he could hit pretty quick and run pretty quick. Good morning, Jerry Long. How are you? Okay, crude approaching target.
Profit target hit.
Target hit on short crude. Watching natural gas for a potential short coming up. Gas is going to be a short at 78.45. 78.45 will trigger the short. Jerry, I think you're a core trader. The name sounds familiar. Are you a core trader? Okay, yen getting closer. I'm sorry, yen. The E-mini S&P getting close to target. Keep my eye on the natural gas because it's going to probably hit and move pretty quick. See what the Dow's doing. Down 751. Jeez. Hadn't even been open for 45 minutes. Crazy. Could see 1,000 down. Could see 1,000 down today. Well, no yet. No short yet on natural gas. Still holding short on this E-mini S&P. Target once again on that S&P is going to be 3684 and a half. $36.84 and a half.
Profit target hit.
All right, there we go. He has finally hit target. Okay, we're flat across the board. Don't have any new positions on. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, 500 point. Yeah, that was like all over the news, right? 500 point drop in the down. Now it's like, okay, it's just a normal day right now in this bear market. Crazy. So one of the things we started doing is we started looking at stocks and get a lot of people interested in stocks. So I had a programmer come in and take all these patterns and look for specific patterns, and he scanned. I don't know. He scanned something like 12,000 stocks. But then when we put in our criteria, what we look at volume, we want it to be between at least a minimum of $3 stock. Brought us down to 9,000. So we did a scan on 9,000 stocks last night. And let me see what I have here. And I think we only came up with like 12 different stocks out of 9. No, let's see. 9. So out of 9,000 stocks, we only have 9 that actually have our pattern set up. 7 of the 9 were pointing down. So typically when we see the majority of them all setting up a pattern in the same direction, That typically means that's where the market's going to be going, and it did predict a down day on the Dow. Only had a couple stocks up, but everything else down. So we shall see. So if anybody's interested in those scans, we can, in the beginning, we're just going to go ahead and provide them to anybody that wants them for free. So you don't have to be a member to get those scans. And that should be out here within the next, I'd say, next few weeks or so. And we're going to be looking at, let's see here, 4 different patterns that we're scanning. Our HFs, HF 2s and 3s and DPs. Right now we're just scanning HFs, which is a really strong pattern. But anyway, if you're interested in those scans, just go to Binary Pro Strategies and go ahead and just contact us and let us know you're interested in receiving those scans. Give us your email address, and we'll get those over to you. And we don't sell people's emails address. Everything is, we keep everything in-house, so we don't sell your emails address, and we certainly don't send out a lot of emails. So we'll just send you those scans if you want them. And we'll do that for a while. All right, so pretty much flat across the board here. Never did get that short in natural gas. Continues to go up. Looked like it was going to reverse and come down. Watching for a possible buy on the gold, but don't see that yet. Silver's been in a short since, wow, yesterday. So silver's been in a short since yesterday around noon. So silver's still short. May have a short coming up over here on this US yen. I'm going to watch this yen for a double short. All right, not getting a short, not getting a short on the yen. We may get a double short over here in the Euro US. Let's watch that. If we get those two little red carrots right next to each other, that's going to be a double short. Like those trades. Strong little pattern. So no, we did not get it. So no shorts on the yen, no shorts on the Euro US. Nothing on Aussie US. Watching natural gas again. Gas comes down to 78.45. That's going to be my entry. Natural gas. Yeah, the yen has had a pretty wild range this morning. Plus, EOM has been pretty low this morning. We don't have very good EOM in the currency, so I'd wait for that EOM to pick up before I took any trades. Unless we get a double. If we get a double, I'll take a double. But otherwise, I'm going to stand aside. I'm watching this gas, see if we're going to get a short here. Still not triggering our short. Gas is really strong. Crude is continuing to go down, so we're already out of that. Let's check our Dow. Down 678. Yeah, we have two big gaps. You know, we got two. I'm looking at the Dow. I'm looking at the daily charts. We have two big gaps. From last week and Monday. The fact that it didn't fill it up right away. This market's really, really weak. So I don't think there's any question. We're definitely in a bear market right now with the Dow. Haven't seen that in a while. We may have a buy coming up here on the mini Dow. Pretty interesting. Buy coming up on the mini Dow. All right, well, we're getting close to the top of the hour. No buy yet on Mini Dow. Looks like it's trying to. Now it's weakening again. All right, so once again, for those on YouTube and Facebook, thanks again for joining us. If you like my videos, please subscribe. That does help out the channel. Also, give me a thumbs up and also hit the notification bell so we can keep you updated on any new videos. And once again, we do have some stock scans going to be putting out. So if you're interested in that, go to my website, binaryprostrategies.com. Shoot me an email. Tell me you're interested, and we'll get you on the email list once everything is once it's available. There'll be no charge in the beginning, so let us know if you'd like to see that. Also, have plenty of educational videos on my YouTube channel, so go check it out. Talk a little bit more about my strategies. Talk about the core strategy. I do talk about Einstein as well. So a lot of good videos in there to watch. Tell you a little bit more about my approach, which is unique. This trading approach is not available from any other vendors. This is something I developed over 30 years ago. So this is strictly proprietary, different from what everybody else uses. I use what I call behavioral patterns. I don't use any indicators, and it has nothing to do with any of your, typical candlestick or regular chart patterns. So anyway, check out those videos on YouTube. All right, wish everybody a great trading day, and hopefully we'll see you first thing in the morning. Take care.